like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I stumbled on this photograph. It kind of made me laugh. It took me way back down memory lane.
People coming in. Come on in.
And then I'm gonna set some admins. Okay, come on in, everybody. Anna, I see you. I'm gonna set a few admins in before we get started.
Yeah. I just want to say how ridiculous this is. That they're distracting from the point of the initial police report in the first place. I don't understand how they can bring up expert witnesses. They can bring up cult experts and all this stuff to distract you from the case at hand. Why are they trying to railroad our king?
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. And we just here just basically pointing that out and making that clear to you of what they're doing and how they're trying to cover up the fact that they didn't do a proper investigation. Our king was maliciously prosecuted, and they do this to everybody. But you see what's different with our case is that our king had supporters and his wives holding him down and supporting him through this whole thing. The fact that you have videos still being posted and his social media is still up and running is he had supporters, he had his wives, he had people still with him through this whole process that never left him while he's incarcerated. They never just said, I'm gonna just leave you. We still are posting videos. We still are being consistent
Yeah.
in posting the truth and posting the evidence on our king's page.
Yeah.
We the ones that posted those videos on Twitter. We are the ones that was in the video with the alleged victim the night that she said something happened.
Yeah.
We were there the whole time in the house. Y'all seen us. We were always streaming live. We were always on live. We were always there.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. But Team Too Much, a.k.a. the Three Blind Mice, a.k.a. Aya, a.k.a. Laya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, Afaru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner, Malia, a.k.a. Tanisha Dulay, y'all need to just stop. He wasn't streaming 24 hours a day. And everybody on Beyonce's internet knows that. And he especially wasn't streaming when he R-worded the alleged victim.
Us. We were always streaming live. We were always on live. We were always there with our king, walking with him the whole time in the house. He never raped nobody. He ain't have to rape nobody. He ain't got to do that. So because we put the truth out there and the detectives are busted,
Yeah, they are.
they're caught up in their lie, in their malicious prosecution. Now they want to start to railroad our king. Now they want to bring up expert witnesses. They want to start bringing up the cult. What does this have to do with the case at hand?
Exactly.
What does this have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Now, I know when they called those expert witnesses, I know Team Too Much was hotter than fish grease. I know they was hotter than fish grease. Because the fact of the matter is these ladies are participating actively in a cult. Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, is indeed a destructive cult leader. So I don't expect these ladies to understand or even to be at a point to take in anything that Mr. Rick Allen Ross, the cult deprogrammer, or what Amanda Blanchard, the domestic violence and trauma response specialist, had to say. These women are in denial, and the best thing we could do for them is just hope that one day they will wake up and realize what they have been doing with their life and figure out how to move on.
What does this have to do with the case at hand?
Exactly.
What does this have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. It has nothing to do with it. So we have a platform to speak out. We have a platform to speak up on the truth.
Yeah.
And to bring it to the light. Because if we would have been quiet, if we would have just went along with the gag order, they would have just did what they wanted to do.
Yep. That's what they always
And got away with it.
Yeah.
But you can't just sit up here and let them get away with this type of stuff.
Exactly.
Even the three women, they don't got nothing to do with nothing. They just coming on the stand because they jealous. They couldn't be with him by himself. They couldn't be with our king, and she couldn't take him away from all these other women. She just jealous.
Yeah.
And a scorned black woman that just didn't get her way.
Yeah.
And this type of stuff, it gets underhandedly done in the jujitsu, done in the jujitsu, done in the jujitsu, in the jujitsu, done in the jujitsu, done in the jujitsu, in the jujitsu system.
all the time.
All the time. This is something that always happens. And it's not going to happen to our king. And we're not going to let it slide. We're not going to just let it happen.
Exactly.
And just sit here and just watch it happen like, oh, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to just let that happen. No. Not us and not our king. No, it's not going to happen. So we just starting this live to let y'all know what they trying to do in this court system and how they trying to move and play this little chess tactic. They're trying to and play this little chess tactic they're trying to make and play this little chess tactic they're trying to make.
Right.
But just know that we are ahead of their game and that we were going to rebuttal everything that they said in that court. That they lied on oath, all of those three women.
Yeah.
All of them, they lied.
Yeah.
And they have nothing to do with the case. None of this happened in whatever you're saying, it didn't happen. My king never raped nobody. My king never did anything to these women.
Right.
Never. Why you, if something happened, why you just now saying it? Why you just now saying it? That's because it never happened.
Right.
That's because you thought it was okay to jump on the bandwagon to say, oh, I'm going to lie on him too. I'm going to do what she's doing.
Because y'all know she lying.
Because you know she lying. The truth is already out on the internet.
Exactly.
Everything is out there.
Yeah.
So just tell the truth.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And be honest.
Yeah.
He didn't rape nobody. That's the number one thing. They dropped that charge. The nolle prosse was to state the prosecutor wrote up a nolle prosse because they had no evidence to prosecute our king on this specific charge.
Yes.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I think they effed around and found out. I think they really effed around and found out. They were sitting up there thinking that the state of Georgia was offering that sweetheart deal to him because they didn't have evidence. No, ma'am. No, ladies. They were offering him that because they did not want to re-traumatize his victims, the survivors of Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation. And on top of that, he actually provided the best evidence in the case. And I'm going to insert the clip here. And I know that a lot of y'all have heard it already. And I know that you're probably tired of hearing it. But I will never get tired of listening to Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, tell on himself.
I give up, I don't want to do this no more. And down. So I'm going to say, chill out. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I hugged him. And when she's like, no. And I'm like,
Now that was just a snippet from the 45 plus minute conversation that he had after he was given his Miranda rights with the detectives in DeKalb County. If you're interested in listening to the full interrogation, the video is here on my YouTube channel, guys. All right, let's get back into this blast from the past. It's funny watching this back because I don't know what they thought they was going to accomplish by all of this sugar honey iced tea.
To prosecute our king on this specific charge.
Yes.
So why are we still having to go to trial? Why we still have a case put forward if the main charge is being dropped? And why? Why haven't y'all questioned the three witnesses that was actually in the house? Why are you going around these 3 women? Why you have 3 new women on the stand talking all this distraction from nothing? What are you talking about? You're not talking about nothing. Mm-hmm. You have 3 women that were in the house walking with Eligio every single day. Yeah. And the people online seen us can attest to that.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with the case. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to make that clear. Mm-hmm. Nothing to do with the case.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the case. It's actually being brought up as a distraction, right? Because this is all a game that they're using to play. Because for one, let me tell you something. The most important thing here is that we were there. Okay,
Pyramid,
so nobody's going to be able to say or use anything. We were there. Okay, the 2 witnesses that they have wasn't even there. It doesn't even count. So this is a distraction. And I'm going to tell you when it started. Okay, because if you notice, if you guys have been watching, when we filed a notice of intent to file a suit, shortly after they filed a notice of intent to present similar transactions. And we were like, yeah, we do notice that y'all don't have nothing.
Yeah.
So that was just a tactic that they're using to cover their butt. So because we exposed it, and that's why we are so thankful that we have everything that was recorded. Because that's going to save us.
Exonerate.
So that you guys can see.
From all these false charges.
It's all false.
Yeah.
All false charges, false allegations from women who are upset and scorned. And clearly, okay, this was already out on the internet beforehand. Yes, you know? Exactly. And so what they were trying to do was trying to distract the message at hand is that one, in the first place, she never said any allegations against him at all, except for revenge porn in the beginning.
In the first police report.
And that's even rebutted because we were there with her.
We posted the stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't even understand that part. Second of all, they're trying to hide the fact that the papers and the documents were falsified to even get him arrested.
Exactly.
And we're going to make sure we highlight every key point that they switched and twist her words to say what they wanted to say to get a falsified arrest.
That's
Come on now.
Because how you we got all that. How you get love and force mixed up?
Right.
How?
She never said nothing about no force.
No.
And that's the fucked up thing about it. And that's why they put that gag order on us.
But it's dumb because a gag order, how when DeKalb County, they post everything already. We didn't have to expose any witnesses. They put the transcripts online.
Exactly.
They're not there to protect us as a people. They put our address online. They put everything that's going on in the case online.
But because we blasted the truth, we exposed the corruption.
Facts.
That's why they put a gag order on us.
Right.
Because they doing this to everybody.
And we have to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Because just look at all of the black men that they have done this to. Yeah. We can go from R. Kelly. We have a number of people that we can use as an example that they done this to. And the one thing that they did not do is use their platform and their media to expose what was happening to them.
Yeah.
You know? And so we are using that to protect ourselves.
We have to.
Because these women are going around here lying.
Exactly.
And we have a lot of videos, we was there. Me personally, I was there the whole time in Mexico. We got investigated, Mexico, Panama, Nicaragua.
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order. Authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that Medaya sent you.
We were all there the
Wellness
whole
checks,
way.
police coming frequently.
Saying? And so to just even them say that, it's just a distraction. We understand the game. We understand that y'all didn't have nothing. Y'all scrambling now.
Exactly.
You're scrambling to find something.
Stolen.
Right? So they bring these people in that have nothing to do with it.
Right.
They aren't understanding that we are a people of detail.
Exactly.
Chief always tells us the devil is in the details. We're paying attention very, very closely here. Okay? I don't understand how he's even in jail. I don't even understand how Velvet is able to be a witness on there when she has a video right now saying she was lied. She lied to get him to the situation and a point that he is in to get him in jail. Right now. How is that going to fly? And then on top of that,
you don't live by their own laws.
More witness experts to come and testify. How are you going to bring a cult expert when? To do that, that cult expert will have to talk to everybody. You can't just have a cult expert up there that's biased. We already seen that he's been doing reports on us already. See, now you're trying to sway the jury to think another way.
Exactly.
These people already have painted us to be pictured in a certain light on that stand. Tabitha Pasmino has spent hours and hours playing videos that has already defamed our character and had nothing to do with the case. So now they're bringing witness experts that have nothing to do with the case because we're not trying him for being a cult leader. They're trying to bring that on there as to say, oh, I'm going to just scramble up everything so that we can get the jury's mind to think that he's a bad person. He's not a bad person.
No,
he was trying to help all of these people.
All these people come to his life saying, oh, I want to be on the same mission and the same purpose and teach spirituality just like you. And then when you come, you start blaming all your traumas, all that you went through on him. That ain't got nothing to do with Eligio. None of these people took responsibility for nothing. But you know what? You know what our king did? He took care of all these people. Fed them, clothed them, gave them the finest knowledge. Our king did? He took care of all these people. Fed them, clothed them, gave them the finest knowledge, trips.
Team Too Much, please stop. Just stop. Malia, a.k.a. Tanisha Dulé, you did not just say that he took care of all of them, gave them the finest knowledge? What are you talking about right now? Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, is a narcissistic abuser. He abused all of those people, including you.
The finest knowledge, trips, restaurants, living conditions. Every single day these people was living in the lap of luxury. And never had to pay for nothing, ask for nothing, pay for a bill, pay for nothing. These people was taken care of.
Yes, they were.
Didn't have to worry about anything. Nothing at all, but they did worry him into the grave because all of the problems that they was experiencing, he had to deal with. You have to understand, when they are holding him responsible for grown-ass people's behaviors and the decisions that they chose to make. And that's why I'm like, I'm glad that he recorded everything because now you got people saying one thing and now they're saying another thing. And it's like, how could you be
You're not
a credible witness? How could would you even be brought on to say something when you done did all of this during the trial?
Right.
My nigga, like,
Come
you
on.
did it during the trial. You said she lied during this trial. And I don't even understand why he's in there, because we've been presenting this. But like I said, before and before and time again, I'm going to say it again. The weapon is formed, but it's not going to prosper.
So with that, I am going to follow the recommendation of the state in this case. On the rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. On the rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3, 12 months to serve, concurrent to the false imprisonment. The internet porn, I'll run concurrent to the false imprisonment. Internet, 5 years. So it's 12 months on count 3, 5 years on count 4, and 5 years on count 5. All of that will run concurrent to the false imprisonment. But the false imprisonment is consecutive. So it's life without parole plus 10 years. And hopefully he will never be able to take advantage of anybody else again.
Judge, can you be sure to go over his post-conviction rights with him as well as his...
Yes.
I was just going to put those on the... Judge, before, I know there were certain conditions, obviously, with the way the law currently exists in the court's sentence, the defendant will not be out. Just in case the law changes in the future, we would ask that the conditions of no contact with any of the victims, and that the defendant may not profit financially in any way off of the facts that led to this case.
All right, Mr. Bishop, you're to have absolutely no contact, direct or indirect. That means sending any of your followers to contact them, getting any messages to them, no posting, no internet posting about them, no contact, direct or indirect, no phone calls, emails, no nothing, no visits to their homes. Nothing, 0. They don't exist anymore. And you are not to profit in any fashion from the crimes that you have committed. So no book deals for you, no movie rights, nothing.
At all, because we see the game that's
Mm-hmm.
being played. You know, and so we have to protect ourselves, because if nobody's going to protect nobody's going to do it but us.
That's right.
This is the different thing that we're doing. This is the difference between everybody else who has been convicted falsely, is that they did not use the tools that they had to their advantage.
Yeah.
We have rights as human beings.
Facts.
We aren't saying anything that has been classified or secret or anything like that. We are saying stuff that has been publicly put online by DeKalb County and the people themselves out their own mouths.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I don't even understand why he's still in there. Because we've been presenting, and so that's why we gonna promote everything that we do.
Yes.
Efru just did a video. It's the transcript rebuttal.
Yeah.
We just put it out. And that is going to be able to, for everybody to see exactly what they said. Did you forget that y'all was there supporting us? Sheba did a video on Tasha K telling everything. And if you pay close attention, the questions are very similar. But how are they so different under oath and testimony?
That's right.
If you look between all of their stories, and it is irrelevant. You see how it is right now?
That's
I'm talking
important.
about it. It's bullshit.
Aya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, and the rest of y'all on Team Too Much. The reason why all of these ex-members' stories or perception of their reality has changed is because they have had time to step away and outside of the one mind, one self teachings and logic of your cult leader. They have woken up, but you are still in slumber.
It is irrelevant. You see how it is right
That's
now? I'm talking
important.
about it. It's
Exactly.
bullshit because it's
bullshit.
taken away from the fact that they don't have anything.
Exactly.
What is this? A rape for what? You guys didn't do a proper investigation. There's no rape kit. There's no nothing.
Right.
So now all of a sudden, because we've exposed all of this, you got the detectives on there saying that they intend to get him locked up because they know who he is. Everything is being maliciously done.
Exactly.
And that's the point that I want to stress here, is that it's being maliciously done.
Yes.
People are trying to cover their ass
Yep.
because they're seeing that we are exposing what
And
they
we're not
are
gonna
doing.
back down.
Just because the police did an improper investigation, that is not our fault. Y'all supposed to do
Nope.
y'all job.
Exactly.
Okay? So the thing is, I don't understand why they put it in a gag order or whatever the case may be. But the truth remains is that an innocent man is behind bars right now while these people are running amok,
Yeah.
causing a circus,
Yeah.
causing a rift in the point. And I want to bring your
point.
focus.
Back.
I want to bring your focus back to the point at hand. This was not done properly.
No,
Yeah.
it
He
wasn't.
should never have been in there.
You should
Right.
Never
We look at
been
the
indicted.
indictments. The indictments are wrong. All kind of stuff done wrong in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is how they get away.
Interested in a great read? Check out Greatness is a Habit authored by Aaron Dixon, also known as True. Many of you know him as True. He has authored this amazing read. The book is available on Apple Books. Get your copy today and stay motivated to win.
Wrong. All kind of stuff done wrong in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is how they get away with it, by people being silent
Quiet.
about what is going on.
What the lawyer tell you? Don't talk about the case online.
Don't talk about
If you
nothing.
do talk about the
Quiet.
case, they give you a gag order, and it's
No.
like that is the most important part. The fact that she said that we made love. That
Thanks.
malicious prosecution video debunked all of those charges, and so now they're like, what do? Okay, we have to make him look bad. We have to bring all these women in and say he did all this stuff because we don't have no evidence. So we got to paint this picture of him and make him look bad. And we got to get a charge so the people can think that we did the right thing.
Exactly.
No, they
No,
trying to
you
make
didn't.
they trying to make it seem like he's a bad person. Oh, he's a cult leader and all
Yeah.
these things. And then they using these people that was in his life, knowing that he innocent, using
Knowing
they
that
hurt
he's innocent.
feelings,
That's a shame.
using they hurt feelings
That's
to
a
come
shame.
and just pile more charges up on top. And I guess they think they gonna get away with it because the first alleged victim just goes up there and lies. Well, she didn't even say it. She said that we made love. That was just the detectives writing a whole nother false police report.
Yeah, we
No.
don't
And
even
so
know
now
the
it's
paper.
all of this circus. Okay, the charges was those 3 charges. These new witnesses ain't got nothing to do with them
Nothing.
charges.
Nothing.
That's a whole nother case.
Facts.
If something really happened to you and you saying all this extra stuff, these are different charges. This had nothing to do with the false imprisonment, nothing. They don't have nothing to do with those charges.
No.
So they trying to distract you.
Yeah.
Why are they bringing in a cult expert?
Yeah.
First of all, is it on paper that we are a cult?
No.
We are a family.
Facts.
People
We
try
are.
to say that we're a cult because we're a group of people who decided to live in harmony with nature.
Exactly.
And Chief, he was.
Did anybody else notice that Efaru, aka Kayla Buckner, started off by saying Chief, then she was going to say Mr. Bishop, but then she stopped herself and said he? This live was streamed on February 13th, 2024. I actually streamed it live as it was happening, but this is my edited, commentary added version of that live. And that's just interesting to me. I had to point that out.
Chief, he was the beginning of the movement of that. He was the beginning of the movement of just being more in tune with nature, eating healthy,
Facts.
sleeping on the earth, being in the sun.
That is not a cult.
That's not a cult. He was online. He didn't want nobody
That's a
in his journey.
lifestyle.
He didn't ask nobody to come in his life. He just said, I'm about to do this with
private
my
life.
Right. He said, I'm about to do this with my life, and he got on social media.
Yeah.
And when you get on social media, you connect with people.
Exactly.
So people who agreed with
That's
him,
not illegal.
that's not illegal.
That's not illegal.
People who agreed with him said, okay, dang, I want to live like that. Chief, he like, come on in. You want to live, you agree what I agree with, you want to live in harmony with nature, come on in. And then Caleb
opened
Reed,
his home. That was his home.
Yeah.
He opened his doors to
his
to
personal
random
life.
people.
His personal life. He's not
Personal
He's
life
not
to random
what did that
strangers.
co-expert say?
Yeah, he
He
said
was
he
promoting or
trying to recruit people
recruit
to come.
people.
to
No.
recruit
People
recruit
asking.
nobody.
People are asking to come into his personal life and
Yeah.
live how he does. And people
First of
can
all,
leave whenever they want to.
Y'all seen in Panama when we had to take an exam to even we had to know the knowledge.
You have to proclaim the kingdom.
proclaim
You have to
the
teach.
kingdom. You have to teach. You have to know the knowledge to even get into Eligio's personal life.
Yes.
Y'all seen it online
Yes.
multiple times. We have to teach the knowledge online. First of all, you can't come into my life
Okay.
without you knowing this knowledge.
Yeah.
So that's not recruiting anybody. That's not a cult.
That's just him having a
That
big
is
heart.
just him having a big heart
He has a big
and
heart.
his personal life
Yeah.
that people wanting to come into
Yeah.
to join and be a part of his movement.
Did they just sit up here on Beyonce's internet and say that there was an entrance exam in order to join the family? Is that what they just said, y'all? Because last time I checked, wasn't no entrance exam for you to join, whether it's your own family or a blended family or another family. I thought you just joined the family, but any of y'all got an entrance exam for people to join y'all family? Let me know.
People wanting to come into
Yeah.
to join and be a part of his movement. His personal journey of spirituality and learning about nature and learning about the truth. That's
Yeah.
not a cult.
No.
Yeah, they forgot that everything that they did was done willingly.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
And so
Exactly.
everything
These are
is
grown
was done
people.
willingly.
Yeah, it falls back on him, and it makes it
Come
look
on
like the
now.
bad guy because people who are grown don't want to take responsibility for themselves in their
No.
own life.
You gotta take
That's
And
responsibility.
that's not fair.
That's not
Like,
fair for you. No, it's not
You
fair
have
for
to
our king.
think about it. It's like these people was on live. Like we have countless amount of interviews
on.
of these people, and they doing what they want to. They having fun. They are excited. They love doing what they was doing.
Exactly.
But now because things don't
Go
their
your way.
it's now fuck him and fuck everything that you was doing.
Yeah.
That's fine. But why do you have to
The lie.
Exactly.
lie and then allow yourself not to take responsibility and say, oh, it was him. He did this. He brainwashed me to do this. Like,
No.
y'all don't even have to do that.
No.
Like, it's not even fair. It's not fair to him.
No.
Because it's like he was minding his own business.
He was.
He was sure
And
was.
y'all contacted him. Even BBC contacted him to do an interview.
Even
But they
I contacted
still-
him.
I
too.
contacted him. Everybody
on, they all
contacted
did.
him.
Stop acting like
Like I
you didn't know
don't
what you was
understand.
doing.
But you know what it is?
These people.
When Chief he came out of this system, and the thing that people didn't realize is that when you coming out of the system and you remove yourself from all the distractions from relationships and partying and giving your energy to work, you got to sit with yourself.
Facts.
And when you got to sit with yourself, the things that you got to work on start coming up through other people.
Yes.
So you would look at other people as a demon or a bad person, but it's really a trauma that's coming up that you gotta
Exactly.
heal.
Facts.
Because when you just sitting with yourself, all your chakras are open and you get in tune with the nature, your chakras just start to open.
Facts.
The good and the bad just start flowing.
Yep.
And you on a journey, you on a spiritual journey of really sitting with yourself
Yes.
and seeing yourself. And one of the number one things that black women that we deal with that
Come
is
on.
a trauma
It's polygamy.
It's polygamy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so when you coming out of this system of monogamy and the Cinderella and the fairy tales and the daddy wasn't in my life
hard.
and all the insecurities, it is hard.
It's hard on you.
It is hard. And then you actually say, okay, I want to be with him. I want to be in a polygamous relationship. But when your triggers start to get, when you ain't getting attention, he picked Queen Malia for the queen pageant. I'm not made to be in the background.
I'm not meant to be.
It felt like it was acting. The demon, your
start coming
trauma
up.
start coming up,
You didn't
and
point
you
the
start to
finger.
look at Chief as the bad person.
Exactly.
But Chief is bringing up everything in you that you gotta heal,
Heal.
and that's why Chief always taught us: if you point the finger, you gonna miss the point.
Exactly.
Because everything in this reality is you. That's me.
Facts.
We can't say that we gods and we're the all and we are all one if we look at something separate from us, good and bad.
Facts.
Exactly.
And so that's what's missing.
Yes.
So when you see people putting all this stuff on Chief, right? Our own people, black people, going to the police, going to the system, going to massa. Slavery is still here, baby.
Exactly.
Slavery is,
really
is still
It
here.
is.
It is.
They going to the police.
Abolished until you do a crime.
He did this to me. He did that to me.
And it's important. It's very
Yes.
important to realize that the jury is very important. Georgia
The
is very
people.
small.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's not like nobody is not gonna be able to see. So if you pay attention to what they've done, is that they've painted him as a villain.
That's how they paint all black.
As
All
a
black
villain.
people, black
Because
women and black
black
men,
leaders.
they paint us as aggressive, as violent. The black man. Oh my God,
Yeah.
we're scared. That's how they paint the black man.
Yeah.
This how everybody know that these charges is false. But what they going online saying about Chief?
They
Oh,
calling
he
him
called
a
her back in a
cult.
room and then he wouldn't let her leave. Oh, he's a cult. Oh, he's recruiting people in his
Wow.
life. Oh, he's aggressive. He's abusive. He's this. He's that. And we're just letting all these news reporters
We're
and all these
letting it.
people get on these
Defend
cameras
his
and
character
say
and just say anything.
anything.
It's so
But the
many
truth.
people.
But the
It's-
truth.
Yeah, it's so much. Like if
It's
you
crazy.
seen when we first got into this situation and we was arrested,
Mm-hmm.
all of the channels was there. But did you realize is that they label him a cult? And later on, the origin of what
Why?
cult, why are they
Exactly.
calling him a cult? Where did that come
Come
from? Okay, because it has to be. We have to pinpoint. We have to be very detailed here, very punctual.
Yes.
Okay, to be very detailed here, very punctual.
Yes.
Okay, because he is not a cult leader. Okay,
Exactly.
he was a spiritual teacher,
Right.
and those people who took that when Canada, when this all started and originated in Canada. You know, and when Kayla Reed had came, and then
She was the
the
first
news
white
channel-
girl who came
the first
into-
white girl, yes, and when she came, Canada was looking for her, and then the news channel in Canada to get her back home, they called him a cult leader.
Yep.
So that's where everybody
crazy.
else took that and ran with it. But that is defamation of character.
Yes.
That you can't do that. He never is considered a cult. You have to be recognized as a cult. And what he did was he allow people to come in his personal life. He's not a cult.
Exactly.
He's not a cult. There's a very, very distinct characteristics of a cult, and we do not fit that at all. He does not fit that at all. And later on, I'm going to be breaking that down. We don't have. If you want to call him a cult, you might as well call all of the churches a cult. If it's if you got a pastor or a reverend or anybody
Charismatic
who is
leader, that's a
charismatic,
pastor.
you can call me a cult right now because I'm running my mouth and I'm charismatic and I'm connecting with the people.
Right.
You know,
I'm influencing the people.
I'm influencing
Exactly.
the people. You can
Exactly.
call and label anybody a cult, but is that true?
No.
Is that fair? No. Is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes. True?
No.
Is that fair? No. Is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes, it is. Cult, but is that true?
No.
Is that fair? No. Is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes.
No.
Is that fair? No. Is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes, it is. Cult, but is that true?
No.
Is that fair? No. Is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes, it is. Because you cannot
I had to run that back, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to run it back that many times. I had no choice because that was a priceless moment. It was like, is it fair? No. Is it this? No. Is it a violation of my rights? No. Yes, it is. Malia, aka Tanisha Dulay, was on a no spree, y'all. She was on a straight up no spree. Everything was no. Kid. Oh my God. Okay, let's get back.
No, is that violating my rights?
No.
Yes, it is. Because you cannot label
not
me
the
as
truth.
something that I'm not. I am
Exactly.
free to believe what
Yeah.
I want to
Your First
believe.
Amendment
And I'm not
rights.
causing any harm. He wasn't causing any harm
Right.
to anybody. That's why when all of the polices were coming to do wellness checks, we let them in.
Yeah.
We said, here you go, come on and take a look. And all that you seen was people who were happy, and it was a clean environment
Yep,
each
every
and every
time.
time.
Yep.
We were in Mexico. They said, do y'all want me, is everybody free to go? Say
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
They
And
came.
first of all, coats, they don't show their life. Coats are not always on live.
Not until they're busted.
Not until they busted.
Yeah.
No.
We was always streaming live.
Yeah.
So you seen every person that came in and out of Eligio's personal life.
Yeah.
They were there on live.
Yeah.
We got them
Yeah.
on live. We recorded everything.
Yeah.
So it's not nothing, taboo and we hiding nothing. We ain't hiding nothing.
Nothing.
It's all right here on broadcast.
Yes,
Exactly.
it is.
On live. So let me add that.
Yeah. We was there the whole time.
Come on
I've
now.
been with
We
him
were here. We
5
not
years.
only were we there when the alleged crime happened
We
on
were there the
March
whole
23rd.
Time
Yeah.
in his life.
We was there when Velvet was here.
Exactly.
We was here when Sheba was here.
Exactly.
We was here when Syrian was here.
Yes.
Exactly.
So it's like we were there the whole time.
The whole
Exactly.
time.
Like real witnesses,
Right.
but we got a gag order on us.
And it's
It's
like
one-sided.
we see
Exactly.
everything. We see the lack of investigation that wasn't done. We see everything. You trying to bring all these people, but never question us. Proper investigation.
We were there.
Reach out to us. Talk to us. But when we
Make that
demanded
known.
for them, when we demanded to know what was going on, we got attitudes. And you gonna get arrested for obstruction of justice. No, I just want to know what's going on with my family.
Exactly.
Yeah, they didn't tell
Okay,
That's not a crime.
They didn't tell us anything.
We was just
Okay?
detained
That's important. This is
without
not.
the details to know what's going on with the case.
Yeah, they are not. This is a dirty game being
Very
played
dirty.
here.
Yeah.
And
They're
it
trying
has
to
to
hide
be.
it.
Yeah, the truth is gonna come out there, whether anybody likes him or likes us or likes it or not.
It's the truth.
Is the truth. Is
It's
the
the
truth.
Yes.
Okay,
Exposed.
and all of the lies, that doesn't matter.
No.
It don't matter if you don't like how he speaks.
We standing on principles,
It don't
morals.
matter if you like.
If
what
you
he
didn't
do.
like what he did right here, or
That don't
what?
matter. That
you don't
matter.
like what he wear, you don't like how he do stuff.
It's the
We
truth.
don't like a lot of things.
Exactly.
But that doesn't make
Somebody's
anybody guilty
guilty
of a crime.
Thanks.
And that doesn't make it right for people to lie on him. And it doesn't make it right for evidence to be presented.
Facts.
I don't want to say bitches, but yeah, bitches to be online saying, oh, she lied. And then everybody ignore
This
that.
is not a, no.
How are we
This
gonna
is
hold
this is
anybody
Eligio's life we
accountable?
playing with.
We playing with
This
a
is not
grown
okay.
man's life. How we
It's
gonna
not
hold
okay.
these people accountable? Bitch, you
No,
was
it's
online
not okay.
saying you lied. Now you sit accountable. That is not even right. What if it was your family that you was dealing with? You had some girl
Your
doing that to
son.
your brother or your
No.
son.
What?
You would say something about that.
You would
How you
speak
gonna
up.
say, oh, in one breath you gonna say she lying, then on another breath come
Come
on
on,
a
the
witness
witness stand.
testimony
No.
instead of blade out lying? We supposed to believe you?
What?
No. What? Your word is not even
That's why
credible.
y'all need to watch this transcript rebuttal, because
Come on,
everything
we
that
have
they were
to.
saying on that stand
You
debunked.
rebutted it.
Debunked.
Pyramid.
They was going against their own word. They was all going up there. Their stories was different. Sheba
Thanks.
said one thing. She didn't want to be in a relationship. Velvet said that
She
she
wanted-
did want to be
Yeah.
with him, and it was just all over the place, and it's a hot mess. And it's like,
it's just
come
a
on,
circus.
y'all try to bring
Circus.
this distract. They try
Let's
to
just
bring
bring
this
it back to the
distraction up.
point that
Yeah.
our king is not supposed to be locked up in the
He's
first
not.
place.
Yeah.
Let's just
And
bring it back.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
And that's what we need to focus
spending
on
our
the trial.
We wasting our time right now. We wasting our time even having to do this. Because that's how irrelevant it was.
Facts.
But that's how badly that they trying to cover this up. That's how badly that they wanted to keep him in jail. Keep him in jail enough to lie to get him in there. Okay?
That's what
This
the
isn't
detective
right.
said.
No. And we
This is
shouldn't
what
be,
they
as
do
a
to
people, we shouldn't allow that to
fair.
happen. If we see an injustice happening, we should speak up. But no,
Facts.
we call when you guys call and report our Cash App to get it closed down. You guys call and report that we going live and we talking about this and we talk about
but
that.
you're not gonna
But
report
no,
a crime.
she lied on what is this, on fucking the world, to the public arena right here,
Yes.
to the World Wide Web, millions of people watching. She said that girl lied. That
Facts.
girl lied.
You was
on
coerced.
him.
You didn't want to do that. You were coerced and talked into to do that.
But
She
still,
literally
we
said
ignored that.
We let
But
that
we
slide.
send them other stuff that's irrelevant.
Facts.
What about the justice? What
Facts.
about the truth? When are we gonna stand for that?
Right.
We just gonna let that slide? We just gonna continue to let it slide? We just gonna continue to fail as a people? We're not gonna come together and say, you know what? I seen that. All
This is
feelings
wrong.
aside, that's wrong.
This ain't fair.
That's not right.
It's unjustice.
Because we've been watching this and we've been seeing how they acting. He recorded everything. And so now all of a sudden it's a different thing. And we're not gonna hold them accountable.
Somebody we gonna hold them accountable.
Grown ass people. We're not gonna hold them accountable.
Hey y'all, I'm back with yet another amazing book that is available for pre-order. This book is titled The Tribe of Judah Experience. It is authored by Elizabeth, and she was indeed a member of this tribe/cult. She finally breaks her silence and speaks her truth. If you are interested in being one of the first people to have this book, go on ahead and contact Liz on IG and be sure to tell her that Medaya sent you.
Somebody we gonna hold them accountable.
Grown ass people. We're not gonna hold them accountable for nothing. They just gonna be allowed to come over here and just say anything that they want.
They knew what they was doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
No, they knew. Yes, they did. Because they had an agenda the whole time. The agenda was to get him and keep him locked up. Didn't you hear that girl say that online too? We are working together to keep him locked up. And we gonna let that slide? We gonna be quiet about
Knowing
that?
that he's innocent.
Knowing that he's innocent?
No. That's not okay.
So we're sharing that. We're sharing all of this because it has to be shown. Even if it is for public record, it's going on the record for the public and the court record. That this is foul. We have been defamed in so many ways. And
Horribly.
It's like, when is we gonna see, like, damn, he really is a victim. He was a really nice guy.
He's the victim.
He was sitting there
really
trying
is
to
innocent.
entertain us all the time and make sure that we are elevating our minds and being able to bounce our minds off of each other and keep that brain activity going. But instead, we chose to zoom in on the drama of what other people got going on. And it's not fair. It's not. And I don't understand why he's in jail right now. Because the shit is wrong as fuck.
And hopefully it doesn't be accepted that these witnesses even have an opportunity to speak at trial.
If they do, we know something's up.
If they do get accepted
you
to
know
be called
up.
into this trial, then you know that this shit is rigged and it's already planned out and it's another setup.
Yeah, you know it. Like if that's allowed, we already know it don't have nothing to do with the case.
That's not even right.
Our lawyer already put in a brief,
right? Because
saying that no,
Velvet is talking about alleged abuse. This case don't got nothing to do with that. And the other witness that they bringing up is a domestic violence witness. Expert. That don't have nothing to do with the alleged victim.
Nateri said he would never treat me like that. He
didn't hit me.
He didn't do nothing. But yet we getting into the hocus pocus.
Exactly.
The let me put a veil over your eye. Let me throw a bunch of shit in here, scramble it up so you can get confused. Especially to the jury.
Exactly.
Because you got to think about the jury's mind, how they gonna look at it.
Yeah.
They gonna remember this stuff, even if
They're like putting stuff in their mind.
Even say for instance, like the lawyer objects. They say something and the lawyer objects. It's still in their mind.
Yeah.
It's still going to be there. Like, you can't take that away. So, it's like, are you going to allow this to happen? Like, anybody with a clear mind would be able to see that, no, this should not be even able to go.
Right.
But we're going to make sure that we make it known that we know. That you know that we know.
The people know.
The people know.
Facts.
They know.
Facts.
And if you haven't already, the transcript rebuttal is on YouTube and it's on Instagram. I think it's still posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
But that's very important to watch. Even though that's a distraction, we still caught them in all their lives.
Oh, yeah.
All their motives.
Facts.
We already broke all of that down.
Yeah.
Them going against each other and talking about each other is just a big mess.
It's a mess.
It's a big circus.
It's just a big mess.
All over the place.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how these people just not being held accountable.
Yeah.
For what
and
they
we're just
doing.
letting it slide.
And we just letting it slide. Like, every day is another day that he has to spend
sitting
time
in that
behind
jail
bars for 2 years.
for
because
something he didn't do.
a bitch lied on him.
And they out here having fun, shits and giggles, while somebody is in jail, been in jail for 2 years, away from their children, away from their women, away from their life, away from fresh food, eating gas station food, over a lie, over something they didn't even do.
Yeah, that's how important a little bitty lie is.
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order. Authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that Medaya sent you.
It's like could ruin your whole life. Like it something so small.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Just be
Who you got in your circle, who you
gotta be
dealing
careful,
with.
man.
Chief have a big heart.
Yeah.
That's be my thing. Like, me witnessing how they used to treat Chief, and Chief be like, I still welcome you. I'll still feed you.
He's
I'll
forgiving.
still look out for
He's
you.
very
And they do the
forgiving.
same shit. He just forgive.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing because he wants people to do better. He wants to give them an opportunity to do the right
but
thing.
some people come in his life and do this, and then they
Take
lie,
advantage of
and then they
them.
take advantage.
Took
not
advantage.
cool.
It's not okay.
That's not okay.
It's not okay to lie on somebody like that.
No.
That's how you know these people is like.
That's
fucked.
crazy.
They
That's what's up in the
twisted.
mind.
If they
Yes.
would have went in jail, if you would have went in jail and experienced that shit, you wouldn't wish that upon your worst enemy.
No.
You
And
would
you
not want
surely
nobody to go through
wouldn't.
that.
You shouldn't even.
And our
you
king
wouldn't.
is innocent. He didn't do none of this,
That's crazy.
and he's in jail for 2 years.
Yeah, man.
So
That's-
just imagine what other people are doing. You know how this actually happens to people that actually commit crimes.
exactly.
Our king didn't commit no crime.
Yeah,
He didn't do nothing.
exactly.
No.
This is
record.
all dirty work of the detectives, Detective Panosium
Gregory.
and Gregory Moore.
Exactly.
And these have to be exposed.
Chantel Coleman, aka the T, who might I add,
Who
is still
who
putting
still
videos up of us. It's
defaming
this
our king's
defamation
character.
of character. Y'all could be sued for that.
Facts.
Cause Canada,
Yes.
BBC,
Yeah,
all
all
of the
of them.
news channels that have been calling and labeling him as a cult.
Yeah.
Like,
All of
I'm not
these
trying
people.
to threaten anybody or anything. I'm
That's
just trying to
real.
let y'all
That
know
is.
that's
Because that's illegal.
That's illegal.
That's illegal.
He shouldn't have never been labeled that in the first place. And then they took it and run with it. But that's because black people don't really have that much protection, especially if they don't, like, you know, white people, they have a lot of protection and amenities in this world. They grow up with certain things and being able to have access to certain things, but we don't, you know, he's not thinking about that. Right. He's trying to live his life. He's trying to get on his spiritual journey. He's trying to teach and be excited about what he learned, and he's sharing what he learned. And it's like, he didn't expect somebody to come and label him a cult. That just came to him. And so, you know, you get told a lie so many times it becomes true. So you have to learn, and that's what he did. He adapted to it. He adapted, and he said, okay, if they gonna call me a cult, let me break down what it is.
It's a culture.
It's a culture.
We're a culture.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, he wasn't thinking about that. And so you got to understand that if this could happen to him, it could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody, especially behind a female. You got to be careful.
They use our black women against our black men.
That's the only race of people that have like these type of problems, and it's like we're the forefront, because what we say about our men, everybody's going to protection. Yeah, everybody's going to believe that what you said, because you're the closest person to him.
Exactly.
So it's like, damn, when we gonna treat ourselves better?
Facts.
Like, what we gonna do? And it's like, okay, like I said earlier, I'm not trying to threaten nobody, but I'm just trying to let you know, like, that.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
It was defamation of character. That's illegal.
Thanks.
Like, you didn't get permission to do that. You didn't get permission to say whatever you said.
Right.
We're just a normal person. That girl said in the interview that she was gonna leave. I'm gonna put the video together later on, but the girl, Kayla Reed, said that she was gonna leave Canada anyway.
Right.
She had just stumbled upon our chief's videos, and she was like, "Oh, okay," like most people do. They said, "Oh, I agree. I agree with you. Can I come?" And he's like, "I don't really want nobody."
Right. He's like, "I
don't know." And then he's like, okay,
you're not recruiting anybody.
Okay, you can come. And then for a long time, he was being taken advantage of, people eating his food, and he like, look, I gotta set some boundaries. Like, please don't eat my food. Please don't sit on my.
Please don't wear no shoes in my.
Please don't walk on my carpet with your shoes on. And when you start breaking
organic food,
exactly. When you start breaking rules down, that's when people start having problems. That's when you see online. That's where it looks like drama starts. You know, but all of that is just normal. When you have people that you don't know coming into your life.
In your home.
Yeah.
Into your home. You know, your personal life. You know, so it gets like that.
Yeah.
And that is nothing wrong with that. But these people have taken this label, and they have defamed him and said all stuff about him. And the people that know him personally, when they got upset, they just took that and agreed with them and defamed his character with them when they already know who he is in the first place.
Yeah, they know.
They know that they love him.
Yes.
They just upset that they can't be with him or be in his life. Or you know what else is jealousy is a very, very
it's a sin.
touchy thing because that gets a lot of people into trouble as well.
Yes.
Because
the drama, everybody.
The drama, you know what I'm saying, and it's a lot of
from
hidden
the actual
things.
Fact.
A lot of things hidden going under the scene. Yeah, but that's the most important. He didn't commit these charges.
It's a sin.
Touchy thing because that gets a lot of people into trouble as well.
Yes.
Because
the drama, everybody.
The drama. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of hidden
from the
things.
actual fact.
A lot of things hidden going under the scene. Yeah, but that's the most important. He didn't commit these charges.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these black leaders are innocent of charges that were put on them.
Exactly.
What, Malachi Z. York or whatever, they had big temples right here in Georgia destroyed. They labeled him and put him out as all kind of crazy stuff, just defamed his character online. You don't know what they could have did in the court to get all these leaders, these black leaders arrested. Look at what they're doing to us. They're bringing up stuff in the courthouse that have nothing to do about the case. Exactly. Because they know there was never a case. So they just try to grab and pull things from everywhere to make
something.
To make them look bad. You talk about brainwashing. They want people to continue to conform and be in this system. That's what jail is. If the people who are in jail are people who rebelled against this system, who have been rebellious and against society. Those are people who in jail. Who say, I don't want to go to school, I'm gonna go do this. You want to be a good citizen in this society, in this system, you go to jail. The people who make new communities and cultures outside of the system and bring in new ways of life, what do they do to them? They paint them out as bad. No, that's bad. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't say these things, because this is what we're going to do to you if you speak the truth. This is what we're going to do to you if you don't conform and do what everybody else is doing in the world. So we can't just keep letting it slide. We know Chief. We know Chief and what he's teach and what he speak. We can't forget about everything that he did with the people in his life. These people asked to come into his life. Look what he did with them. He brought out the best of them. He brought out the best music in them. He brought out the best talent in them. He said, look, you need to be clean and upright. Right. You need to eat this. The best food for you. It comes natural, straight from the earth.
Yeah.
Organic. He made a culture. Very powerful. He's strong. He came on here every day and talked and opened people's minds up to something different, to look at reality different. And now they're trying to make an example of people who do that. And we can't just keep letting this slide. No. If you look at the detective interview, he said, and to thank your God, he needs to be jammed up. Who is this guy saying all kind of bad things about him?
But remember, your beliefs are not illegal. Your beliefs should not have somebody saying that you should be in jail. And that's not illegal. Your belief is not illegal.
First Amendment right. You have a right of freedom of religion. And freedom of religion. And then they're not doing proper investigations. They're just assuming that this is who he is. Because he's a strong a strong black man. They're not asking questions. They're not doing investigations. They're not trying to get to the bottom of it. They're not trying to ask questions. They're just trying to prosecute.
Exactly.
Yep. Do you want to prosecute? Yep. Without any evidence. Yep. How is that fair?
It's not.
How is that just? How is that of a court of law? How is that fair?
It's not.
How is that just? How is that of a court of law?
Yep.
How is that fair?
It's not.
How is that just? How is that of a court of law?
It's not.
Bless her heart, guys. Bless her little heart. Malia, aka Tanisha Dule, had to shake herself to get that out. A court of law. Girl. This is probably why they stopped letting her speak on Beyonce's internet. I ain't even finna hold with y'all. If she was my friend, I would stop. I would be like, friend, you know what? When it's time to do public speaking, you just gonna sit there and nod your head from now on, okay, friend?
A court of law.
It's not. If anybody know Chief in the room, please stand up. We're the real ones.
What hearts?
Press the call in button because we're gonna be allowing some people to come up.
Let's do that. Let's close this one. Do another one.
Okay, we're gonna close out, and then we're gonna allow some callers to come in up. Okay, so we're gonna close this out.
Right. Share the opinions of the people. And how they view.
Yeah. What do y'all?
Like what do y'all think? And what and tell y'all truth.
Speak up.
Y'all speak up. Yeah.
This is our king. This is Chief. He looked out for a lot of people. He looked out. Even if you haven't met him, he looked out for you online. People will come to the channel and watch. Even if we were doing Dr. Bishop or doing entertainment, you came for a laugh. You came to get your mind opened up. You came to look at reality different. He's impacted a lot of people out there, and we just want to open the floor for anybody who
want to speak.
What they think about the case. Just you know how Chief impacted you. Anything.
Yes. restart it back up, and we want to hear what y'all have to say. Okay?
Yes.
Love
Okay.
myself.
I love myself.
Love myself.
Peace to the God.
Peace.
Peace.
Let me share real quick.
Send it to her.
Yeah, let me see. Because it's this one person that's trying to come in.
Please aid in. Yeah. Letting people call in. They're gonna honor right there.
Okay. Waiting for you to call in. Call in.
We're not gonna just let anybody in, because sometimes people be coming in with like negativity, so we just want to keep it to who we know.
Protect our subconscious.
Yeah. Keep the hearts coming in the room.
Anna, did you want to come up and say anything in support of Chief? Anybody who wants to come up?
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
And say anything in support of Chief. Give your opinions about what's happening, what's going on. If you are legal and you have legal insight, just call in and tell us what you seeing, from your perspective and what you think is going on. Just call in.
Yep.
Somebody named Miss Bird. Yeah, I could let Miss Bird in.
Let's see.
It's not letting me. Oh, there you go.
Hello, ladies.
It's Miss Bird.
I'm at work, actually. I wasn't expecting y'all to let me in so early. But I did have a few questions because I've been following you guys. I started on Bigo, and I'm an avid fan. And I wanted to know first, how is Eligio doing? Are we getting any closer to?
Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ha, hold up, not the banging, oh, fuck, no, not the banging, fuck, no, not.
Finding the actual date of him being released?
Well, we have 6 days until trial, so that's what we're coming up on. And actually, his spirit is very strong still till this day.
He's strong.
Nothing can get him down about this. You know what I'm saying? He still has he's still excited to move forward with whatever is going to happen and go on.
Yeah.
So he's still in strong spirits.
Yeah, every day he's been super positive.
Yeah.
Very positive. This is a really messed up situation, and we just trying to make the best of it.
Yeah.
And, keep our spirits up while we in this battlefield.
Yes.
It's hard. Like, you've been in jail for 2 years. Somebody, they lied on you.
Yeah.
So it's like, but just to see his strength through this process and how he's still optimistic about everything, it's really an inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. For sure. So, in regards to it, how are you ladies holding up as far as having your leader or your confidant away from you guys for 2 years? How is it holding up for you guys?
Well, we still standing strong.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Talk to
be
him
here.
every day.
Yeah, we talk to him every day. We're going to be here to the end.
Facts.
Whatever happens, we're going to be here every step of the way.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure that the truth is continue to be exposed. We're going to make sure that we say, like, we're going to speak out. We see something going on, we're going to speak out about it.
Yeah.
If it's not right, it's not right.
Yeah.
Facts.
It does hurt, though, because we were together every single day. And so they, just took that away from us. And it's all from a lie, from people who used to be right here sitting beside us, sleeping with us, eating with us. So it's like...
It does.
It hurts.
But it's like we have to we have to, even though it hurts,
Yeah.
we have to move forward. We have to get up every day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta
have
keep
to make
pushing.
sure
Yes.
that we keep an
Gotta stay
eye
strong for
on
our king,
everything and
for
our
this process.
details, and we have to be strong.
Yeah, we do for our king.
You
That's
We
know?
do. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So how do y'all hold that resilience, knowing that it's been 2 years since you've actually been able to physically have him like in your presence? How is it that most of the carbonation or has kind of left you guys or kind of went astray? How is it that you guys are still holding on so strong?
He's innocent.
I was about to say he's innocent.
Okay.
He didn't do
Okay.
nothing. He didn't do none of these charges that are put against him. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and this is what
And this
I
is
saw
how
a
we
lot
live.
too. This is what I stand on. I stand on the truth. I stand on everything that Poppy teach. She teach. That's what I believe. And I feel like we think they left because they thought they was gonna get locked up and they were just scared about the whole
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, they turned their back, but that's not us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know what
because
I'm
if you don't have nothing, if you don't have nothing else, you just have your family. You know,
Yes.
like that's the most important thing out of everything.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to talk to you ladies because I did see where you were posting for a while and then I seen that you guys had kind of like fell off a little
Yeah, we
bit.
did.
So it's good to know that you guys are still holding on and being strong. And my prayers go out to you guys. I hope he is found innocent if that is the
He
case.
will be.
He will be.
He will be.
Okay.
He will be.
He will be exonerated of
All
all
those
these
charges.
charges.
Exactly.
Okay.
He will be. Victory is ours.
Victory.
Victory.
So if he is found not guilty, would you guys go back to practicing carbonation or are you guys going to kind of hold off
No,
on
that's
that?
the thing. It's like it's not
Not
a carbonation.
carbonation.
We came into
We
this
family.
personal life.
Family.
We're just gonna be living. You
Okay.
know, it wasn't a thing to where it's like, oh, are you guys gonna be practicing carbonation?
No, it's all
This is our
These
life.
comments are funny.
You know,
I'm
yeah.
let people go to the next person.
For
Okay,
sure.
so I love myself.
Thank you
I
for
love myself. Thank you for
Thanks for
calling.
calling in.
Thank you. Have a good
All
day.
right.
Bye-bye.
Love myself. Do you know how to hang it up? Cause I don't know.
Is it like
Oh, right there. You just
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I had to actually play that Not the Bang song, y'all. Why did their supporter get up on Beyonce's internet with her tracks that far back on her head if she knows that her edges is long gone? Like, what's going on? What's going on, child? They got press on baby hairs. They got lace front wigs. They got kinky hair. They got every type of hair. And she had tracks in her head. Looked like she had half a pack. I had to point that out, y'all. I'm sorry. Call me Petty LaBelle.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ha. Hold up. Not the banging. The banging. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck no. Not the banging. The banging. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck no. Not.
is it like
right there. You just did it.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, I'm letting Anna up.
And then we're going to end it.
Hold on. See, Kiyomi. You usually be on Bigo, Kiyomi. Okay.
You're
we got Yo.
peace to the gods, peace to the gods, peace to the gods. Man, listen. I just want to say that you guys did an awesome job with this most recent video, the transcript rebuttal, because it's really breaking things down into the details. So what we're dealing with is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because it's our own people. It's the people that look like us. You get what I'm saying? So these people, they tend to demonize things that they don't understand. You get what I'm saying? So they try to throw all these labels on Chief and try to come up with all these lies, but that's only because they understand his true power. If you ever been around Chief, or if you just ever watched the download from Chief, you understand that he's a very powerful person and he has a powerful energy and a powerful like spirit. He's very
Especially in person. Yeah.
very inspirational, very inspirational. So you guys, you were speaking about how he did a lot for the culture. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what Chief represents. He represents the people. And, you know, coming out of 400 plus years of slavery, we dealing with a lot of trauma. So we here to break these generational curses. And Chief, he put a lot of things online. Like, he showed his true life. And of course, some people not going to agree with that. That's fine. But at the same time, you got to respect people and the way they choose to live their lives. You get what I'm saying? Like, Chief always stayed in his lane. He always spoke the truth. And what do they say? A truth speaker has no friends. You get what I'm saying? So I don't expect for everybody to get this. And I be feeling disappointed just like looking at some of this stuff like, man, it's very unfortunate, but it's in the storyline. You get what I'm saying? Like, we see this happen to all the greats. Like, a lot of, if you have a legacy and if you have some form of like influence on the people with these platforms, the people, they not gonna really accept that. And that's the whole thing with COINTELPRO, is to permit the rise of a black messiah, or to suppress the divine masculine energy.
You said a really a key word right there. Influence. People
Yeah.
like to say whole brainwashing, but it's none of that. He had an influence on these people because of how he is, how inspired he is to teach.
He's a leader.
Yeah.
He's a leader. And so they are influenced, but that's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with being somebody that somebody can look up to.
Hey y'all, I'm back with yet another amazing book that is available for pre-order. This book is titled The Tribe of Judah Experience. It is authored by Elizabeth, and she was indeed a member of this tribe/cult. She finally breaks her silence and speaks her truth. If you are interested in being one of the first people to have this book, go on ahead and contact Liz on IG and be sure to tell her that Medaya sent you.
With being somebody that somebody can look up to and aspire to be like, because he holds himself with high regards. And you're supposed to.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chief was an influence on my life, and he helped me change my way of thinking, you know, for the better. And so it's clear as day what's happening. They did it to a lot of people. They did it to Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Like, any black melanated man who holds a certain power, they make it their business to tarnish. But see, Chief, he's a man of order. And like you said, you guys pay attention to details. So the way y'all pointing these details out, and we already know this is a whole malicious prosecution. The people could be in their feelings in the chat room all they want to, but it's not about feelings. It's not about your personal feelings or what you think about this man's personality. It's about the facts of the matter. And the facts of the matter is, they had to write up a fake affidavit to even obtain an arrest warrant. You had to switch around words and make things up. Like, if you're going to lock somebody up, lock them up for some shit that they really did.
Yeah, and you know what the crazy part about it is? That even till this very day, she has never said he raped me.
Exactly.
Yeah, she never said it.
Till this very day.
Never.
Listen, we've been all watching from the beginning. We've seen this girl come and go. We've seen people, characters. You get what I'm saying? No, we didn't tell her to go on the T and say and claim that they made love. We didn't tell her that these are her words. So people acting like y'all making stuff up or trying to. No, we speaking on the facts of the matter. The malicious prosecution 1, the malicious prosecution 2. All of these videos will point out everything in detail. And a lot of these people, they don't pay attention to details. They just surface dwellers. You get what I'm saying? But Chief always went deep. He always went next level, and he was always transparent with the people. And a lot of people are sensitive. A lot of these people watching, they sensitive. They can't take certain things like spiritual improv when it comes down to a group of people like you guys, but they'll go turn on the TV and go watch Love and Hip Hop quick and go watch on them people jump on one another But but there's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But when there's a man speaking a divine message, and you know what I'm saying, people, they just choose to mix their feelings up into this, and it's not personal, it's spiritual. You get what I'm saying? And Chief is divine. His name is Eligio, which means the chosen one. You break his name down to numerology, his name equals up to the 3, the 6, and the 9. That's how he the 3 guy. You get what I'm saying? And Chief represents nature. You can't go against nature. Going against nature is going against yourself. So these people ought to be ashamed of themselves. I remember when y'all was at my house in Las Vegas, Sheba was the main one going the hardest. Do y'all remember?
Always going the hard.
I don't know
you was a
if
witness
y'all
too.
remember, but when we was out for drinks, because there was a test, and I think Sheba passed the test. When we was out for drinks, like she just was the main one. She was doing a lot of talking. She was down talking true, like how she didn't want to be with him. So when I heard those transcripts and I'm like, bruh, how dare Sheba get up here and lie like she didn't want Chief? Like everybody they admire Chief.
Playing in his face though.
Bruh.
Playing in his face.
Listen, this stuff is beyond me. It's beyond me, but it's at the same time, when I think of it on a spiritual level, I got to think about this on a quantum and metaphysical level. Like, not why is this happening, but what is this trying to teach us? You get what I'm saying? So Chief, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You get what I'm saying? So he gonna have to go through these certain things to exonerate. And that's the thing. The detectives got caught up in this troll shit, and they thought when they caught him that they was gonna get something, but they done did all this investigating. They went through his computers, through his phones, and they didn't find nothing.
Exactly.
So they like, oh shit.
Just up right there.
On top of that, when they did, because sis, they didn't do the investigation properly in the first place, right? So when they got him in jail and they had him in there for so long, they thought, oh, okay. Right? They didn't they didn't know us. They didn't know that we was gonna go so hard. They didn't know we was gonna expose. When it comes up to
Aya, aka Liar, aka Portia Wade, them detectives and those police won't stunting y'all. She gonna talk about something. They didn't know us. They didn't know we was gonna go this hard. They didn't know we was gonna expose. They did their jobs there. And also, let's not forget, Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hop Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, gave them a full confession during his 45-plus minute interview with the detectives. So I'm not really sure why they were sitting up on Beyonce's internet carrying on.
Go so hard. They didn't know we was going to expose. When it comes up to close to trial in a re-indictment, right? And reword the indictment, right? On top of that. But it's like, wait, you just now taking a look at it and seeing that what you had was insufficient for trial.
These people been playing fuck up since the beginning. They've been playing. They've been like stutter stepping. They've been like fumbling around and stuff like that because they know this case isn't solid. You get what I'm saying? And for anybody who thinks she really is guilty of this, y'all need to grow the fuck up, bro. Y'all saw all the beautiful men.
What? He's a beautiful man. It was they wanted to be with him. Like,
listen.
Like,
Nateri wanted her spot. She wanted her time to shine. But it's just like, I remember when she came out here to Vegas and got with TKO, like, bro, like every time she left with a bang. You get what I'm saying? So even when she came back last time, like her energy wasn't right. It's just like almost like she just was like up to something. You get what I'm saying? But Chief, what is about what he represents. So when we looking at the bigger picture and how divine he is and the positive inspiration that he has given to our people, like when we've been at our lowest self, he came and hit us with the 5 sciences, like, y'all know, wake the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? So when you got somebody talking like that, and when you got somebody, and Chief really make moves, you get, for somebody, you know what I'm saying, not to have a whole bunch of money, Chief done been all to the tropics. He really make moves, and if he was out, and that's crazy because they didn't even give him a proper chance to defend himself during his trial. Every time they deny him bond, every time versus where if he was out,
trial.
All of that. It's been corrupt since the beginning.
And you know what the crazy thing is? that they had the audacity, right? Because I don't think we covered this part of it, but they had the Tabitha passed me know when we had that prosecutor, because we don't have her no more. They put somebody else in, but when we had her, she had the audacity to say that be denied because his members were setting up, but she failed. She failed to mention the fact that that was that girl who accused him of these charges was going to Mexico with Trolar. Okay,
Yeah.
they went out there. That was so separate, and so I was like, no. I
Yeah.
said that to the lawyer, like, no, that's not even right, because they not negating the fact that their client is in Mexico. They ain't got nothing to do with you, right?
Oh.
But they used it
Yeah.
so that they could say
to keep him
deny his bond.
This whole entire case they've been putting 20 on 10. You get what I'm saying? Trying to make it into something that is really not. But we know the facts of the matter. And that's why you guys have been working very diligently and putting things together perfectly to where it's unrefutable facts. Like Chief always gonna come with the unrefutable facts. You get what I'm saying? So people can be in their feelings all they want, but it's facts over feelings. You get what I'm saying? And we straight objective with it. You get what I'm saying? So we know what the 3 stand for. We know what the 3 guys stand for, and he will be exonerated. What y'all said on the phone? Y'all was like, what y'all said? Cruise the fuck out of here. You said cruise the fuck out of here. Like cruise the fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying? Chief is in his righteous form. You get what I'm saying? That's nature's boy, and he's divinely protected, and he will always be. And he got a lot of supporters. He got a lot of people who believe in him. I see people showing him love, regardless of what the naysayers got to say. Hey, listen, we backing y'all. We backing the Queens. We backing Chief. Y'all already know how I'm coming about my 3. You get what I'm saying? So listen, we in this together. Even if we got to take it to the next level, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But we're gonna show up in force. And our job is to bring awareness. You get what I'm saying? People like, well, how y'all can't do nothing about it, or the system, and that's crazy because these people in this chat, they know this justice system is.
You know what the thing is? They use social media to get him in there. They use social media. Them people was trolling and sending people to our house every day. The detectives, they said, "Oh
That's
yeah, I've been watching
stalking.
this." The detective said, "Oh yeah, I've been watching this guy Nature Boy for a minute." They use social media, so we gonna use the social media.
And they watching everything we do on social media. They watching all these videos. They watching this live. They watching everything. So it's important that we keep pushing it and keep talking about it.
Exactly. And bringing awareness is so important because they want to talk about victims when actuality, Chief.
Y'all, Team Too Much was lit on Beyonce's internet before the trial started. Remember, guys, this live was streamed on February 13th prior to the trial beginning on the 20th. And boy, they dug down deep on painting a narrative that he's a victim. Yeah. Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, is supposed to be a victim here.
Bringing awareness is so important because they want to talk about victims when actuality, Chief has been a victim. He has been a victim of gang stalking. He has been a victim of community harassment. These trolls and these people do this to him online, regardless if he put his life out there or not. That don't give nobody the fucking right to sit there and bother nobody and to antagonize people. You get what I'm saying? With decisions that they make in their life. That's that man life. But people want to get personally involved. You get what I'm saying? But that's okay because I understand that everybody has a role to play. But again, we are here to bring awareness to the situation and what's going on. And as long as we are standing righteously, nature and the universe, they got us, and they've got 3. They got 3. So he good. We good. Everything good. And hey, one thing I learned is to never bet against the 3, man. Never bet against the 3 guy, you know. So yeah. Right here, we standing tall, we standing strong, and a lot of people, and it's crazy because when guys get locked up, you expect for their homies or the guys to stick around, but no, it's the woman, because we the true warriors. You get what I'm saying? We the true warriors, so that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But man, listen, All praises to the Most High 3 God. Y'all already know, man. Free 3, 3 is free, and 3 is innocent, and he will be exonerated of all of these charges. The universe got us. The universe got us. You get what I'm saying? So
That's right.
I love myself. Y'all already know I love myself.
Thank you
Yeah,
for calling in.
for sure. For sure, for sure. Peace to the guys. All right, I'm going to drop down.
Okay, you know how. Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me see.
Let me see how I can get up off it.
Did it.
It's crazy.
All right.
And that's what we need. We need people who
come on
witness. We need people who see what's really going on to really like speak about it. We don't really need people coming here asking us questions. You know.
Yeah, like you.
People.
At least one more. Did do three?
Three.
Okay, we're gonna let one more.
Is Egypt somebody that we know? If anybody in the room that we know that want to come and talk,
let's do Kiyomi.
Okay, Kiyomi.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiyomi.
Your wet dreams accident. Oh wait, I put Kiyomi in there.
Peace,
Greetings, brothers.
Peace, got it.
How are y'all?
We're good. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm just sick of all of these negative comments. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People fail to realize the obvious is there. We've all seen the video of Neytiri saying that they made love. We've all seen the jealousy. We've all seen how Mama Sheba, I'm still gonna call her Sheba because that's her name, how she just lied.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Kiyomi, aka Bonnet, her name is not Sheba. Her name is Kendra Carter. Miss Carter to you.
I'm still gonna call her Sheba because that's her name. How she just lied. She lied. If it was that bad, why would y'all still have been there? You know?
Exactly.
You raised a child. You felt comfortable enough to get pregnant to raise a child. If it was that bad, I would have been like, no, this is not okay.
Exactly.
Right. It was annoying. And especially I would see how she would be so jealous when Malia was getting love. When Queen was getting love, oh, Sheba hated it. She absolutely hated it. Same with Neytiri.
Yeah, you can see it, and that's why they have been presented as witnesses for the prosecution side because of that animosity or that vendetta that they had to secretly have that spot. Or with Neytiri, it wasn't secret. Everybody knew that's where she wanted.
Yeah.
But with the other one, it's like
They bring them up.
It's been brought up.
Nobody knows. It's just brought up out from underneath the table like there's something hidden. So even our lawyer didn't know that these two witnesses were actually coming to testify on the oath in the court of law. The lawyer didn't know that.
Right.
So this is something that's being done underhanded. This is something that's trying to be hidden from the public. They're trying to gag us. They're trying to shut us up.
Now, why they sitting up on Beyonce's internet trying to act like they didn't know about the prior bad acts witnesses? Why are they doing that, y'all? They over here sitting up trying to paint this narrative as to, oh, their lawyer didn't know, it's being hid from the public. Nothing has been hidden from the public. The state of Georgia published their request to introduce these three witnesses on December 15th, 2023. So everyone was made well aware. They just don't deal in reality, y'all. Team Too Much, they do not deal in real life.
This is something that's trying to be hidden from the public. They're trying to gag us. They're trying to shut us up from actually telling the truth. When you had actually seen it, the people seen it. Like you said, they're just jealous. And they're spiteful women that couldn't control their emotions, that didn't want nobody to be with Eligio. They wanted Eligio themselves.
Right.
And now they're jealous, and now they're on the stand lying. And so this is a distraction. This has nothing to do with the case. This has nothing to do with nothing. So let's just get back to the point at hand. Our king shouldn't been locked up in the first place.
Right.
And he shouldn't have been indicted.
Right.
So
especially on some charges like that, there has to be
serious charges. This is rape.
Has to be a kit done. There was no kit that was done. Like, where's the proof?
Come on.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
Exactly.
But
Thanks.
I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm here. I support y'all.
Thank
And
you.
I'll
I'm
always be here.
thankful.
I'll be here.
I'm thankful.
I love myself.
I love myself. Y'all be safe.
We will.
Thankful. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Thankful.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
this is
One more, and then we're gonna end the live. No.
not right
I
now.
think that was
I think that's
Okay.
good for today.
All right, everybody. We're gonna get off of the live.
Yeah, I think that was good. I think that was good because it's not about what's going on. It's just about the people knowing the truth. It's about the people knowing that our husband Eligio is innocent of all these charges. He didn't commit these crimes.
Yeah.
And they just trying
Yeah.
and they just trying to
Yeah.
and they just trying to deter from the actual charges at hand, and that's all we're trying to make aware of and make known to the public that he's innocent of these charges.
Yeah.
He didn't commit these charges, and we were in the house that night the whole time. We are the actual key witnesses.
Very important.
Hey y'all, I'm back with yet another amazing book that is available for pre-order. This book is titled The Tribe of Judah Experience. It is authored by Elizabeth, and she was indeed a member of this tribe/cult. She finally breaks her silence and speaks her truth. If you are interested in being one of the first people to have this book, go on ahead and contact Liz on IG and be sure to tell her that Medaya sent you.
House that night the whole time. We are the actual key witnesses.
Very important.
Eyewitnesses in the house that night. They're trying to distract you and bring these three women, but we are the three. We are the woman. We are the woman that was in the house. We are the woman that seen the whole thing, that was walking with our king the whole time. So don't let that distract you. Don't let that take you away from what's really going on.
Yeah.
Focus. Stay focused on the case.
Stay focused on the case, but still see through the BS.
Yes.
Still see through the BS, but stay focused on the details.
And go watch the
rebuttal
and
malicious
prosecution.
Part 2. Malicious prosecution part 2 and the rebuttal for the witness those statements.
Share it, comment.
And if you have any legal advice, any legal support,
reach out. Reach out to us.
Reach out to our husbands, and yes.
Even if you you wanted to come up, I see your wet dreams. Okay, you wanted to come up. Go to the inbox. If you want to support, I'm posting up on the stories. Everybody, the comments, everything. If you want to show your support,
I'm grateful for your support.
We are grateful.
I'm grateful.
We're thankful for all of your support.
Your support has not gone unnoticed.
Yes.
Every day we read all of y'all comments to our husband every day over the phone, and he's just so grateful of all the support he's getting.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We do read him all the beautiful comments that people say and let him know the minds of the people.
Send them in.
Those are good too.
Yes.
Send them in. Keep sending them. Keep sending everything. We're gonna read it.
Yes.
Yes. So
free to three.
Free
our king. And he's gonna be released on this day.
Yeah.
It won't be any further. He will have to sit in jail for these false charges.
No. Right.
And it would not go unnoticed that these people got up on these stand and lied.
Exactly.
All these people that has left him, that has falsely lied on him, that has betrayed 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 on him, you will have your day in court.
Exactly.
In the real court.
Exactly. So I love myself. Keep
Judgment Day is coming.
That's facts. Keep an eye on all the updates.
Yes.
We're gonna be posting more.
Pyramid.
I love myself.
I love myself. Free to three.
Free to three.
Release our king.
Release him. Victory is ours.
Victory, 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 victory.
Guys, this is not the end of this video. I actually have a very special treat for you guys, so let's get into that.
It ain't over. It's not over. The party's not over. It was 3 minutes because remember everything is synchronized with 3. It was 3 minutes, not 7.
I'm not keeping the knowledge. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? As we grow and we heal, the knowledge is supposed to dissipate from our beings, and that's what's happening. So that's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah. So we walked through it. So she was a personal penis cleaner. She taught everybody how to pull the skin back and get the yeast and all the booty crumbs from around the phallus fold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. 3 minutes, right?
3 minutes.
Everything is 3. I am
Everything.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, reflection.
Now, Black Velvet, can you just refresh the people's memory on what the 5 sciences were?
Of course.
Yes.
The 5. Anybody know what the 5 sciences is? Has anybody heard of the 5 sciences? We are 200 beings away from our 3rd star. Everybody, put us on the 3. Yes, open your eyes so I can see. You keeping the knowledge. The 5 sciences are herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, and mono.
Preach,
Yes.
queen. Preach, queen.
Yes. Keep the knowledge. No matter what you do, keep the knowledge. Free
Now,
Poppy. Free
even
Poppy.
well, I was gonna say, even though Baba G is currently incarcerated, and we did escape, how do you manage to still keep the knowledge without keeping ties with 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 Chief?
Poppy is innocent. Poppy is loving. This is not right. This is not. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Poppy is innocent. He is a loving human being. He invited us into his life. He invited us into his being, into his existence. He
Well,
fed
now,
us his food.
now, wait a minute, Black Velvet. Wait a minute, Black Velvet, because rumor has it that you had a husband, some kids, and a dog. And
Mm,
a whole crib, a whole house
mm.
that you left for the knowledge. Is that true?
Nature Boy teaches us that the kids belong with their father and that I should free myself from all attachment. So I sold everything I owned. I left them kids with their pappy and I came to receive the downloads of knowledge, to ground, to eat the B6 diet, to live into my higher self, to ground my bosom.
You got some long bosom yourself too, though,
I
right?
do. I do.
Because you got long titties like Easter Hood Doctor.
No, not quite. Not quite.
Not quite. Okay, just
Mm.
you know.
Ice, I'm glowing. I'm glowing because I have received the downloads. For those of you who
Mm-hmm.
do not know about Nature Boy, the only way that you can receive his knowledge is a download of his semen. So, for those of you who don't know, you can receive it via spiritual bath, where myself, your favorite troll, Aya, Malia, and Ephra will surround you. We'll give you a spiritual bath. Um, no, Tommy. Tommy say no. We're gonna surround you, give you a spiritual bath. We're gonna hold you down, and then Nature Boy is gonna insert himself into your anal cavity and give you a download of the 5 sciences.
Now, before we go into the downloads, can you give us an example of how those spiritual baths work? Can we just dig into that just a little bit? Because I did find those spiritual baths very freeing, very invigorating.
Hey guys, real quick, just wanted to pop in and let you guys know, if you're ever cruising the Bigo streets, please check out Black Velvet. She is a Bigo host on that app and she is hilarious. All right. So definitely check her out. And while you're there, mind your manners, gift the host.
Freeing, very invigorating, very orgasmic.
I don't know about you, but when I took my spiritual bath, Nature Boy was playing Diamonds and Pearls.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If I
Yeah.
gave you diamonds and pearls. Yeah. That's, I don't know about you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes, I'm back. Free to three. Free to three.
Somebody wants to know, why didn't you help fly that drone?
Who said I did?
Oh, well,
Listen, don't ever let your right hand know what your left hand doing. Thank you, Archangel.
true, true,
Yeah,
true,
who said I didn't?
true. Yeah, true,
Who said I didn't?
true.
Thank you for the
I,
gift, y'all. We trying to get, we trying to do what the three say. We trying to push. Anybody remember pushing
push,
three? Pushing
push.
three. I'm pushing three. Pushing three. Now we trying to push from 3 to 4. Pushing 4. Pushing 4. I'm pushing 4. Pushing 4. Pushing 4. I'm pushing 4. And listen, in the words of my God, threeses. Threeses.
The
You
baby pushing three
always
too.
leave a donation of $3 here. It could be in
Mm,
increments of $3, $33,
mhm,
$333,
mhm,
$3,333, $33,333. You can leave a little bit of razzle dazzle right here.
mhm, mhm.
Okay?
Uh
All
huh.
right? Because we are trying to raise money for Nature Boys Bond.
Mhm,
So if you
mhm.
want to donate to Nature Boys Bond, please, we ask that you send it in increments of 3 here. Okay? Yes, and lawyer fees.
Life coach that I've been given, put into action. It could save us. Always giving all that we got. From my heart, I love myself. You're my reflection. I thought I'd tell you, separation's an illusion. I am you and you are me. Let's stop fighting one another. If we embrace what makes all us different, love is understanding. Ocean breeze and palm trees, you know I got it. I live my life the right way.
I'm in the tropics.
Divine knowledge, they can't stop me. Tap into the supreme being, I'm God body.
Yeast infections, not peace infections. It's yeast infections. You ain't keeping the knowledge.
Christ conscious, combination of frequency that they keep watching. Connecting back to a natural state is my only option.
Hold on, I got to dance like Malia.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
walk a path, picked up my arms, the narrow road. No more pointing the finger, I am responsible. Change my perspective on everything, watch my world unfold. I make mistakes, so
I am trying to tell you, Black Velvet is too funny to me. Y'all, not her talking about she dancing like Malia, aka Tanisha Dulé. Y'all be sure to check Black Velvet out if you do cruise the Bigo streets. Definitely. And be sure to gift the host.
everything, watch my world unfold. I make mistakes, so this journey.
Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it, queen. Get into it, queen. Come on. Come on, queen.
Yes. Get us there, y'all. We need 4K. We need 4K, y'all. I love myself. You're my reflection. I thought I told you. Listen, y'all. I don't know what y'all know about Nature Boy, what y'all don't know about Nature Boy, but on a serious note, I will be covering Nature Boy's trial. We will be meeting here nightly at 8 o'clock. We have what? 7 days? 7 days. um, and we have been trolling Nature Boy now since he been on Bigo. We don't have no plans on stopping. We go stay in his ass like a bicycle with the seat off. In this case, like Big Eddie, that he owes 3 honey buns and 2 wham whams and 4 soups to.
And it's also been rumored that he owes 5 packages of tea, celestial
Tea?
tea. Mm-hmm.
I ain't heard nothing about him owing tea now. That's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Five tea bags. Yeah.
don't make no damn sense.
You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that heat of love.
6-1 in the mix.
I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a brother wanting it so bad I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, I'm the fly about it. Catch you at the club, your hips have got me feeling. Body talking quick to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's your chance to an 80.